Coach, you secured a big road victory over Ball State this past Tuesday night. Cam Kraft finished with his second highest point total this season, putting together 28 points. How easy of a job is it as a coach when a player like that just gets into a flow offensively?
Yeah, you could tell right away with Cam. He was aggressive. He was confident. He got off to a great start. He's hard to guard. And he puts a lot of pressure on it because he shoots it so well, and then it sets up all of his drives. And he's way more than a shooter. He can score in the mid-range. He can score at the rim. I thought he did a great job of cutting and moving without the ball against Ball State, and his teammates did a great job of getting him the ball, our five specifically, and doing a great job of screening to get him open. But he's a tremendous offensive player and a weapon out there, and we got to continue to use him out there because he's one of the better scorers in our league.
In this game, your team produced 20 or more assists for the fourth consecutive game. You also committed under 10 turnovers for the fifth time this season. Do you feel like your team has established a consistent identity, as we continue to begin the early stage of MAC play?
Yeah, I think every good team has an identity, whether it's good or bad. Ours is we're going to play really, really fast. We're going to push the ball like crazy, and then we're going to share the ball. We're a ball movement, player movement team, and I think that's pretty clear when you watch us. The go-to guy for us is a lot of times the open guy, and we play in a lot of what I call flow. It's less set plays, more kind of just concepts, and I let our guys play and give our guys. We got guys that know how to play basketball. They got great IQs, and they play for one another, and I think that really shows on the floor.
Speaking of assists, Reese Potter came in and dished out a career high. And how crucial was his play, especially with Antoine being in foul trouble?
I thought he did a great job of passing the ball. He was a hub for us. When he's in the game, there's just so much space on the floor, right? We play a lot of 5-out, which opens up a lot of room for cuts and drives and rolls and stuff like that. He delivered the ball. He had 5 assists. I did a great job. Hit a big 3 there in the second half as well. It's a little bit like fire and ice with him and Antoine because they both can really impact the game in very different ways.
With that victory over Ball State, Miami is now 2-0 in conference play for the first time since the 2010-11 season. With a win on Saturday, you have the opportunity to be 3-0, obviously. That would be the first time since the 05-06 season. I know that your focus is on the MAC tourney, but what does it mean to you in the progress that you've made here with your program?
Yeah, I'm pleased, kind of where we are. I knew it was a rebuild when we took it over. To get this place back to where it's been in the past, right? We're the all-time winningest program in the league. But we got to get it back to that. And this group's doing a great job. We're getting better every single day. Our culture's tremendous. Those guys play for one another. They're connected. I think we got a chance to be a really good team. I don't think we're playing our best yet, which is exciting for us. And, I always say that the best win is the next game, right? Which is Western Michigan, and that's kind of our sole focus is taking this thing one game at a time to hopefully put ourselves in position to win the MAC regular season championship.
As you just mentioned, you take on Western Michigan this Saturday. What's it going to take to defeat the Broncos?
They play really hard. Man, they are physical and big. They beat us twice last year, and we owe those guys. And starts with rebounding with them. They're 35th in the country in offensive rebounding. We're 33rd in the country in defensive rebounding. Something's got to give. Right, we got to do a great job of limiting them to one shot and one shot only. And then we got to keep them out of transition. Who can score the more transition points, us or them? Because we both like to push the ball. So that'll be another little key stat for the game.